Welcome, folks, back to Tokyo Mirage Sessions with myself and Q. Time for some more crawling, dungeon crawling, fun, crazy story action. Okay, let's go.
Well, when we last left off, we were just about to see what this underground dance party type thing, this underground meeting, is about. We had to set these two statues into these poses, into these exact poses, and it took us most of the episode to do it because we had confused our lefts and rights.
Ah, yes.
I had to remember that, like, the red statue had the right arm up. And then when I say right arm, I mean right arm as if it's your own right arm.
Yeah.
Not right arm as if you're looking at the statue and you see the right and the arm on the right side. All right, let's go through that door. I see that you loaded your file there.
The mysterious door. Ooh. I don't work today, so that's good. Mysterious.
It really is a cooperative effort, BWA. Blah. I sense a dangerous presence beyond this door. What should I do? Let's proceed, since we have... I've saved like twice in this scene. So I'm definitely safe. I'm as safe as I can be. We're actually using Google Hangouts. Yeah, Discord has been somewhat inconsistent in holding on to my voice. Hangout seems to have been the best solution so far.
It works pretty good.
Alright, we got a boss fight ahead of us.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, when it comes to like G+ Hangouts, it's the same kind of thing as Discord. You don't need to install it. It just uses what's in your browser. So that's something that attracts me to both Discord and Hangouts. Hangouts, I think, is a bit more personal. Like, you wouldn't share your Hangouts information with strangers, whereas Discord you would give out to anyone. A Discord server address you can give out to anyone. Alternatively, you could keep your Discord private as well. Having trouble?
Yeah, one round, my guy's already dead.
Oh. We might need to do some training then.
I just gotta take him out, like, so he's not actually in here. My Yashiro got sessioned.
Oh. How can we fix that? Did he get... Was it a magical session? Because if it was a physical, I think he should have been countering.
Yeah, no, it was just a normal attack.
The remaining enemies that I'm seeing are both magical. Oh, you can't hear Twinworld.
They only use
let me... Angel. I might be missing something here. I actually... Okay, let's see here. Audio output capture. That's what I needed to add, I believe.
Oh, you don't got me, my mic going through?
There we go. Alright. You should be pretty clear, but, keep talking.
Who, me or?
Yeah, you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you're definitely clear. Okay. This should fix it. There we go.
Oh, I should have picked the charm option for the dual. Ah, crap.
I totally forgot, but when I was monitoring this video yesterday, I noticed, yeah, that your voice was extremely quiet. and I thought I might be missing an audio source. Yeah, because in previous versions of OBS, if I was capturing my microphone, I was also capturing the voice of anyone else who was talking in a Hangouts call.
Okay.
Whereas now, that is not the case. I have to capture audio output separately, and I have to capture my microphone separately as well.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's where Voice Meter Banana comes in, where I was suggesting to you if you want to take a peek at it. You can have
Voice
all that
Meter
mix.
Banana.
Yeah, or just Voice Meter is the normal one. Banana is the extended version. You can, if you use that,
Noise Meter Banana.
You can have all the sources mixed into Voice Meter, and then have one output go into OBS.
Well, ultimately, what I want to do is I want to have a separate concrete audio mixing device, like a specialized device, an audio mixer, and just have that plug into the computer.
Okay.
I guess Boss says some things are so complicated about streaming. And I mean, I agree. It depends on what kind of quality you're going for. If you're going for pure gameplay, then all you need is a capture device. She seems to be amused by Voice Meter Banana as well. Voice Meter Banana, I'll have to look into that. Raffle.
Yeah, it's really handy.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck on what to use on.
I'm using Reaper to handle the noise boosting and background removal, and then once Reaper clears it up, I have Reaper pass it to Voice Meter, and then I mix your mic along with my mic into Voice Meter, and it feed it into one audio source coming into OBS.
Yeah. The thing that bugs me about that setup is it's a lot of software in place of what I think should be hardware. I think hardware should handle that stuff.
Yeah, I don't have the money for a hardware mixer.
Yeah. Like if I can, I've been buying Raspberry Pi, basic Raspberry Pi units for teaching and for giving away and stuff like that. And if I could just use, if I could, anything that I could modify a Raspberry Pi into doing, I'll probably eventually do to my streaming setup.
Okay.
There was one guy who had something like 32 Raspberry Pis, and he linked them together into a supercomputer. I think they call it a Beowulf cluster.
Oh, jeez. That's insane.
And it turned out to be cheaper than an actual supercomputer.
Oh, wow. Yeah, if you're friend there, because the font is too small for my eyes to read properly, if they say anything directed at me, let me know.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. A ton of things like that.
Oh, which one to choose? I'll take this one. Damage and charm and a heal. Although I don't... Looking at the green bars, I don't think I need a heal. But the song is nice.
Nice. One of my guys must have sealed that enemy. I don't even remember doing it. Blue 3 mastered. That's right. Rank up.
Got a little bit of prestige. Gigantomachia gets to +3. See, this
is the cruddy part about sessioning, because you don't, unless you actually really focus on who's sessioning what, you don't know what would be good combos to keep and which ones are not actually being used.
Well, yeah, you gotta have something in mind when you're building up your characters. for Yashiro, for instance, I'm throwing out anything that's like I'm not accepting anything that changes stats because all of his passives give him like his passives don't support that. His passives support him being either a counter attacker or a straight up attacker.
Okay.
But I'm the kind of player who wants to specialize people.
Yeah.
The game gives you a wide variety of general skills. So you could have your sword fighters specialize in magic if you wanted. Or vice versa in the case of Tsubasa. I was like, she seems like a very mage / priest / sage kind of character, and
Okay.
you could have her specialize in spear attacks instead.
Yeah, it's a matter of who you're actually fighting with, and then who's gonna jump in with the chains after.
From electric to plasma, +4, and there's still room for one more.
Yeah.
I think I might have missed a spot for her. I missed a skill spot for sessions for her in the last playthrough.
Okay. Because you're missing a spot still, or?
Yeah, like she can learn another session skill.
Okay. There's gotta be a certain sword then, yeah, that you haven't utilized.
Yeah, for her it would be a bow.
And I gotta go to Diaba Studio.
Alright. Let me check everyone's luck. I want to make sure that that the food boosts are still on. Let's see, casting. What do we got here? We have Itsuki has good luck, so the food boosts are still on, and it's Itsuki and Mamori. And they're both in the party. Great. Let's head back to the Fortuna office.
So you're looking at artist, I think, for that? No. Casting. No. Ah.
Artists, yeah. Well, actually, if you just go into the menu and look at your gamepad.
Ah.
Yeah, anywhere in the menu, you'll see your character's stats. So if you look at their luck, and the word there is green, yeah, then it's been affected.
So, normal, good, normal, high, weak for Eleanor.
Next is Illusory Daiba Studio. Daiba Studio.
First I'm going to go back and drink some stuff to heal up.
Alright. I think my characters are still mostly good. Yeah, they could use a bit more energy, but I've got items for that.
Actually, why am I using the warp pipe? Why don't they just teleport out of here?
Yeah.
We're getting there. I think after this there's chapter 6 and then the prologue and that's it.
Prologue? Paralogue? Epilogue?
You got your prelogue, prelude and prolude or whatever.
A prelude and prologue happened before the story, I believe.
Ah.
Unless I'm gravely mistaken. And then epilogue happens after the story.
There we go.
Epilogue. Paralogue happens in the story, and then Xenologue happens aside from the story.
Okay. Yeah.
Wardrobe. I need to change Itsuki's weapon. Because he's mastered this one.
Carnage is done. So we got new rating skills.
So somewhere in here. Oh, right. Of course it's somewhere in here. Here's where that wall is. They make it obvious for you. Which is good, because I'm really bad at searching for things in video games.
Okay.
As you could tell from our last episode. So what is this? 73519-46802. I'm guessing that you'll probably see a different setup of monitors, but I'm going to get a scrap of paper and write this down.
Okay.
Got a mechanical pencil here. And I'll grab a pink sticky, because the yellow ones are probably going to get used the fastest.
Yeah. Now we just need a screenshot ability, just like on the Switch. Make it easy to remember.
Yeah. I think what I did the first time I played this was I went into the home menu and tweeted this screenshot.
Okay.
And then just looked at it on my phone. 73519 on the first row, and then 46802. 46802 on the second row. This kind of reminds me of when I tried to do a Phantasy Star 1 graph paper Let's Play with Jamonius.
Okay.
It was very difficult. He was playing at his regular pace, and I had to keep telling him to slow down so that I could look at the screen and see how many steps he took, because I was doing the cartography.
Oh, jeez.
And if I was, and the problem was, whenever I was looking at the graph paper, he was playing. So if with in Phantasy Star 1, every step looks identical to the next.
Oh, wow. That's hard.
Yeah.
Like, quit
So like
moving.
if you're walking down a hallway, if you're walking down a hallway, you can't see a wall 10 steps ahead. You can only see it if it's 3, 2, or 1 steps ahead. Or 3, 2, or 1 step ahead. So if you want to do cartography, you have to say, stop, let me write down these next 3 steps. Okay, start moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see a wall, stop. Then I'll mark down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the graph paper. And while I'm looking down, he can't move.
Oh,
that kind of thing. We didn't get very far in that. I might try it again just by myself. Yeah, I might try it again just by myself and have like a webcam. And have a webcam pointing at some grid paper.
Okay.
And just do it that way, just because I want to try and like capture what was fun about those old like dungeon crawlers.
Okay. Yeah, because they were pretty interesting trying to figure out and remember everything. And
Boss Switch is going. Sounds like video games meet Dungeons and Dragons, and I think that's really what they were going for. Because I mean, there were a good lot of RPGs that had that first-person dungeon crawling perspective. Like not just on console either. I believe the Eye of the Beholder, Dungeons and Dragons, like actually licensed Dungeons and Dragons Eye of the Beholder on the PC. But now that I've said it, it's also on the NES.
Yeah.
The Wizardry series, going all the way up to 7. They had that same feature, except the first-person dungeon crawling perspective carried over to the overworld as well.
I remember playing
Meow,
Might
meow.
and Magic on the NES, and Eye of the Beholder I tried. I really enjoyed on the computer though, Dungeon Master 1 and 2, mainly 2.
All right. And those
One was
had the
hard.
first-person dungeon crawling. Did they have that first-person dungeon crawling perspective as well?
The Dungeon Master? Yeah, that was for the they redid it for the SNES.
Okay.
But the first Dungeon Master, you had to actually like know symbols, and you had to find like sequence of symbols, and you had to tap them in the right order to cast a spell. It's like a fireball or something, or you wouldn't be able to cast anything. But then with the second one, which was for the computer only, you actually had the spell names, so you can actually learn and click those, so it made it a bit easier.
Oh yeah, I guess selecting the symbols wasn't fun for their playtesters. I don't know. Maybe their players wrote back with them saying that doing the symbol thing, memorizing symbols, isn't fun. Just give us a list like other games do, or something like that.
Yeah, just trying to
I don't
find
know, it
them
sounds-
and then write them down. And
Like just from hearing you explain it, it sounds like something that might be interesting because Magic, at least back then and in that setting, Magic is something that involves characters with like higher intelligence, brains over brawn. So that should translate to the player as mental stuff, memorizing, which admittedly I'm not that good at. But
yeah, that was my issue too.
But anything like
memorizing
esoteric,
yeah,
esoteric gameplay, I think should translate into like magic systems in video games. But I was saying like, well, I would say that the next logical step in gaming after video games came along, I noticed that there were tons of advanced Dungeons and Dragons games on the NES, and that I remember that as well. There were at least 3 all licensed advanced Dungeons and Dragons games, but they played very differently from each other.
Okay.
One of them played a bit like an arcade game, except that you could switch between 8 characters whenever you wanted. One of them played like the first person, I think the Eye of the Beholder, that was one of them. And then another one played like... Shoot, no, I'm actually thinking of an Apple IIe licensed Dungeons and Dragons game that played a little bit like a turn-based strategy.
Yeah, there's quite a few of those back in the day, like first-person dungeon crawlers with different strategies. That was like the big thing.
All right, here 018769 018769. So I'm guessing this is like considering the last, or considering if I go in the door on the left, I get these 10 monitors that correspond to 10 rooms on a map. If the same thing is happening here, 10 monitors and 10 rooms, then this memo that it gives me is the order of the doors. Yeah, he's even saying just follow the path like they taught you in training.
Dang it, the one person. Oh well.
So I'm kind of stalling a bit to let you catch up here.
Yeah, I
suppose I could go into here and just start fighting some Mirages.
Yeah, I thought I bought the weapons for the right people, but apparently I bought one for the wrong person, so I don't have enough prestige now to buy the right weapon for the right person.
Well, I mean, you can either reforge some old ones.
I can't do any.
Or just you can't reforge any.
I can't. No, I don't have enough prestige or force to do any of them.
All right. And just go into the dungeon and fight for him.
Yeah, she's gonna have to be stuck with the mastered weapon.
Alright. Found a master seal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight some reds and try and fill out this map.
Okay.
So the major difference between normal and hard mode is the Savage Mirages.
Yeah.
At some point, I might have to do another Let's Play of this, but just start on hard mode from a blank save file and see if the difference is more pronounced.
Compared to redoing it on New Game Plus.
Yeah, compared to doing it on a Season 2.
Okay, so are these numbers the same as yours?
No. Mine are... Your top row is 95317. My top row is 73519.
Huh.
But it does look like the odd numbers are on the top and the even numbers are on the bottom.
Do you remember what this is for?
Take note of it. Write it down. They give you the answer right in the same room, so I'm not going to explain it unless you talk to him and then you're still confused.
Yeah. Yeah, time to take a screenshot with my tablet. Where is my camera? There we go.
The skill Watchfulness feels like an artifact from the older, less or older, more clunky SMT franchises, where you're basically expected to leave your weaker monsters in the back row forever until they start getting less incompetent.
Okay.
Watchfulness is something that gives them more EXP if they don't participate in a fight.
Okay. Got the picture taken. Now where is my relay? There we go. Make sure it stays working properly. By the time they go talk to the old goofball.
Alright, so you've got the numbers noted down.
Yeah.
Talk to the dude.
What? I got a different number now.
Yes. Take those, write those down as well. Now that note he gives me is the same as mine.
Is it the same as yours?
Yeah, it might just be coincidence though.
Okay. Or it could be the same number either way, just the layout on top there was different.
Yeah, it's possible.
Ah. No, don't go away. Crap.
What happened?
This.
Oh, you pressed A?
Well, no, it vanished on its own after a minute, but I think it's from me
Okay.
tapping on the joystick. It's probably in my item list. Key items.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Right, so I've
it
filled
is.
out this part of the map
No, it's not.
here. Actually, let me put my gamepad, set my gamepad to map mode. Oh. It looks like maybe they fill out this part of the map for you as soon as you enter this area. Huh, okay. So let's see, 0 is there. 0 should be this door. Then 1.
Ah,
I
right
should
here.
apply the
Okay,
slow
yeah.
must.
Mysterious memo 018769. Okay, we
Yep.
can look back on it anytime.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Okay, now I see why they give you the map as soon as you enter this area.
Yikes.
Because as soon as you go to it, there aren't 10 rooms. There are 10 bridges. Or, yeah, 10 bridges to the other side.
Okay. Wait, I don't got a map.
That's strange. Look at your map and press the middle button to have the map center on where you are.
Yeah. It's only showing me.
You might have to
what
walk
I've
around.
got.
You might have to walk around a little bit.
Maybe it has you remembered from last time because yeah, everything is
Maybe.
coming drawn as I walk.
Okay, alright. Yeah, then go ahead and fill out the map.
Man, you got savages everywhere.
Yeah. Good thing I have lots of smoke machines.
Yeah. Time to resave.
I'm not sure if I should save, because I'm starting to run out of smoke machines. I might actually want to load. Let's see, where does this go? This goes where I want it to, yeah. Jump off. And way over to the west side here, there's a red. I could take you on.
Yikes, there's two of them there.
Do you not have the Estoma?
Oh, wait,
Skill?
yes, I think I do. Yeah, let me
That
check,
should
let me
help a
check.
little bit.
Estoma, right there. I think they're all higher
There we
level
go.
than me, but
Yeah.
see how it works.
In that case, use Sloma as well. Because then, even though you can't knock them down, you can still run around them.
Okay. There we go.
Actually, what might be even better for me is if I start a new game, on normal, and then fight the savages, hunt savages more actively, so that I could turn them into stat boosts.
Yeah, well, you can always just hunt savages in your DLC too.
Oh yeah, there's that too. But on normal mode. I'd have to change the difficulty to normal mode.
Yeah.
And even then, I'm not sure it would be, not sure it would work.
Yikes, mamma mia.
I need to keep track of which door I've gone through. So 7 is over here. Now I'm back on the bottom row. Next number is 6, which is just to the left of me.
Yikes, covers. They pop up like right in front of you.
Yeah. Let's see, is this the door? Yes, it is. And next is 9. 9 is way over on the east side, which, since I'm facing south now, to my left. As far left as I can go.
Oh, I got a Master Seal.
Yeah, I think that's the only treasure chest in this area.
I've gotten a couple.
I might be wrong. This calls for the shockwave spell.
Haha. Okay, so this lower one's all done.
Back chorus.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 5. So there's 5 spots. Then the first one was 0. The 0 I believe was on the second one for me. Where's my picture? Oh, picture, where are you? Gallery.
Grizzly piercing. Alright.
Okay.
This is a dead end, but it might have had a treasure chest at some point.
Huh.
I know, I think empty treasure chests look like open flowers. Oh, there is possibly a boss here. Let me save. Looks like everyone's energy is decently high.
Ah, those darn marketers.
Oh, you've got someone on your restream chat?
No. Ah, crap. I got hit by a savage. No, my phone's ringing.
Oh,
And no one ever knows our number to call us for something, so if it's ever a phone call, we know it's just a marketer.
it's
or
always a
some scam.
marketer.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I can see why people now opt for things like Line, which is represented in this game as topic, and just don't bother with a phone plan at all.
Yeah.
Like, they might get a data plan, and that's it. And, I mean, frankly, I'm kind of considering it myself. But I do have some people that do correspond with me via text, and I would have to convince them to get something like Line. Yeah. I mean, like, if people do this, if less and less people are subscribing to phone companies like cellular service, then they're going to have to start implementing ways of protecting your privacy from cold callers and marketers. Then again, services like Line might adopt cold callers and marketers just to make ends meet on their side. So it's hard to see. It's hard to say what exactly will go.
Well, the thing with that though is like they're not really finding people's numbers out of phone books nowadays. They're just using computers to cold dial every single number from every single area code they can find. So whether you're on Lime or Magic Jack or wherever the case is, there's still a chance you're going to get a call because it'll be randomly dialed through their generator.
What I'm saying though is that someone could make a deal with Line, pay them some like ridiculous sounding high amount of money to get the directory of everyone who uses Line.
They could.
So, like what I'm saying is, yeah, and then they could start cold sending messages saying, "Hey, do you want, I don't know, our magazine or whatever it is they're selling?"
Yeah, now there's those places too where if you have like the near field communications and stuff on your phone, or Bluetooth, it'll detect you and pop up, I guess, advertising according to your phone or something, or.
Yeah. So Boy makes a point here that like she wanted to get wanted to get like a Google Talk or Google Voice number for texting.
Okay.
The other person doesn't need to do anything special, but phone companies are not offering phone companies in her area are not offering data plans without phone minutes packaged in.
You have to have it done a certain way. Because the way I'm doing it, and it's depending on the company, but some, yikes, leave me alone. Ah, I had two swarm me. Yeah, but the way I'm doing it is through who I'm using. They allow you to have like tablet plans. Or share your data, like a partner plan, where you share your data through a cell phone user. And so I have mine set as a tablet plan, my cell phone.
All right. And
so then I have flat rate data on my cell phone, which is, as far as they're concerned, a tablet plan. And then I've got voice over IP apps on there for making phone calls, which, depending on the cell coverage, sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
Yeah. My city just upgraded to LTE, and I'm starting to see that service in my area.
Okay.
So, like that's, I think, either 4.5G or like just maybe 4.1G or something like that.
No, that's 4G. Like the LTE is 4G, HSP is 3G.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Then GSM
Well, I was
is
saying
2G.
one phone for the house, maybe. Then tablet plans for the other people. What do you think?
For which I heard part of that, then it cut out, and then I saw myself getting my butt handed to me. I'm dead.
She said one phone for the household, maybe, and then tablet plans for the other people.
If you can do that, yeah. Like some companies will let you share your plan, like a family share plan or something. So as long as they let you do like adding a tablet on as an add-on data user, then yeah, that would be fine. But I know a lot of companies.
I've gotten to the I've gotten to the end of the path.
Okay.
So, how have you been doing on finding those doors so far?
I'm trying, but when they pop savages right in front of my face, and then I can't run away from them, it makes it hard.
If you have slow-mo on, then you should be able to outrun them.
Yeah, but when they pop right in front of you, it's like, by the time you react in time, it's like, oh, too late. There we go.
You don't have any smoke machines?
I might. I'll have to look.
Because those are a guaranteed escape. Every time I've run into a savage fight, if I can't win, then smoke machine out.
Okay.
And so far I haven't been able to win any savage fights.
Yeah, these ones are pretty brutal.
It really feels like a something that you got to stay on top of if you start a game in normal mode, and then want to carry that over into Season 2 in hard mode. Like, what I want to do is go back to my normal mode file and fight savages in the end game, get a whole bunch of stat ups from it, like max out, like bring everyone's stats up to gold bars, and then start a new game plus in hard mode. Start a Season 2 in hard mode.
The stat boost on you then. That should help quite a bit, I hope.
Yeah. Like, what you get are incenses. In the Shin Megami Tensei franchise, it's always incenses that are permanent stat boosts to your party.
Okay.
I keep thinking they're like tablets, because I think they're tablets in a whole bunch of SNES RPGs.
Okay.
And also they're tabs in Chrono Trigger. Power tab, speed tab, magic tab. Oh, and in RPG Maker. RPG Maker actually has a little, like, candy... You know Rockets candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like little Rockets candies. The stat-up tabs.
Okay.
But here, I think it's like those little cones, little cone-shaped incense that you burn.
Okay, huh. 018. 01. 1. So 1 would be...
I hear a chirpy cat.
Yep. Every time I move my hand and it ends up touching her fur, she does that. 018.
Chirp.
So I gotta go right underneath that one.
So let's see, what did your map look like again?
Mine was, the top was 95317, and then the bottom was 60284.
Okay, so let's see, you've gone through 0, which is here,
and 1,
and then
so
1, now you're going for 8. Alright, so
8.
yeah, the first door on the right, yeah. Next is 7. So that's way over, let's see, you're facing south, so you want to go way over to the far, your right, which would be west, yeah.
So 7's next? Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, 7. 7 would be left.
No, my 7's on the far right, upper right corner.
Oh, yeah, east, you mean?
Yeah.
Because I say left because when you enter the top part, you're facing south.
Okay. Yeah, I just entered 7.
All right. Next, 6, which is the first
6.
door on your left.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, that's on my map. That's on my map. Hold on.
You know, my 6
On
is
your
on the
map
bottom
would
left
be-
too.
Yes. Yours is the farthest left.
Yeah. I've got a weird question mark on my thing too.
A question mark?
Yeah, by one of the doors.
I can't look at my map. I'm in a cutscene. Boy's saying, I love hearing cats on stream. Sorry for being so off topic today. Oh no, it's fine. Talking about phones is not off topic because there is literally a game mechanic called Topic that is an alternate. It's the game's version of Line,
Yeah.
and Line is an alternative to texting. It's a free online, like, texting thing.
Yeah, the apps I use is Text Now, I think it's called, for doing texting, which gives you a legitimate phone number. And then because of all the ads and crap that pop into it, and the way it handles phone calls, I don't use it for voice calls. What I will use is what's called Fongo, which used to be called Dell Voice. And they provide you a phone number, and you actually can call most cities across Canada for free with it, and receive calls for free.
Okay. All right.
And you can call forward the number to your landline if it's on their list, and that's free as well. So you don't have to give out your real phone number.
Yeah. For the most part, for voice communications, I use my Google email and Google Hangouts.
Okay.
I have Line on my phone, but I'm using it just to play around with the Line stickers.
Okay.
I did actually I wouldn't have excuse me. I wouldn't have installed Line if it weren't for the Seiken Densetsu collection stickers.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I cannot get them unless a Japanese account gifts them to me.
Okay.
So that is something that, but still, I'm just playing around with Line stickers. It's a big, according to BWA, it's a big Asian thing. Never tried Line itself, but I have used Line's Webtoon app quite a bit. See, I might have to have a look at that. That sounds like something that might be fun to play around with, Webtoons. Because, like, one of the people that I talk to is an artist. One of the people that I talk to online is an artist. And you can make some money selling Line stickers, provided you're not, doing copyright infringement.
Yeah.
But yeah, Line has its own set of default stickers, and when you're talking to people in Tokyo Mirage sessions, you'll see them use like the stock topic stickers, and sometimes you'll see them use special topic stickers as well. Like Eleonora uses the cat. Tsubasa likes to use, I think, just the default topic stickers, which includes the puppy. It includes that weird character that looks a bit like Plu with a letter T for a nose. Oh, you've reached the cutscene. Okay.
Yeah.
A webcomics app. All right. Yeah, webcomics. That makes me think of Tapistic or Tapastic. Tapastic. I'm going to call it that from now on. Tapastic is an app that web artists can use to sell access to their manga, to their comics, for super cheap. Basically, I'm guessing Line Webtoons is like this too. You choose the comic, you see a sample, see if you really want to read the comic, and if you do, then you look at an ad, and you watch the ad, and once you've seen the ad, you get access to the comic. And the money from the ad goes towards the webcomic maker. Or some of it. Some of it goes to the webcomic maker, some of it goes to Tapastic themselves.
Huh.
So I'm guessing Line Webtoons is similar. Yeah, it definitely looks like something I might want to check out. Alright, let's break the defense of these Bloodscale Riders.
Well, if you hear anybody talking in my YouTube channel, let me know. Because so far I've seen nothing, which I'm guessing is normal, but maybe Restream chat isn't working properly either, so...
It's empty so far.
Okay.
I'm a little bit surprised that the guy from last time didn't show up, but it might have been because we started a little later than usual.
Could be. We started even later today, though. Which is my fault this time.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, like, he was there yesterday.
Nestor, yeah.
I think we might have started much later today, which was probably why he couldn't show up.
Ah, yeah. Fire strike. Medium attack. No, no thank you.
Ah, Webtoon is entirely free, or no ad viewing. I'm not sure how the artists make their money there. It might be donations, or tip-based. Speaking of tips, on my channel I've been experimenting with something called loots. And let me just tweet out a message about that. It's actually similar to Tapastic. You can watch an ad. Well, it's not that you watch an ad. You place an ad on my live stream, and I think This month, it's Rocket League, which is available on the Switch. But yeah, you could place an ad with a message, and I get some portion of the money for the ad that gets displayed. I'm not sure how much it is, but seeing as I saw a couple of other people playing around with it, so I thought it might be interesting to experiment with.
Yeah, I was talking.
Well, yeah, it's a way to basically tip for free.
Yeah, I was talking to the devs about loot, or the people in their Discord chat about that. Apparently, it works out to being about $1 for every 1,000 views. So,
all right.
Right now, I had a couple people in my chat test it out, and there's like 3 or 4 of them in there, and it was giving me like 0.6 of a penny per message. And so, if you have about quite a few hundred people in your chat when it goes, because apparently it detects.
So we still want to like.
Yeah, it's definitely more beneficial for those with larger audiences.
Yeah, I mean that's to be expected for sure.
Oh, we got a call.
Let's hit Rocket Kaja on, but adding charge or using charge would certainly help. And you can charge too, can't you? Yes, you can.
Then we gotta go to Illusionary Dido TV station.
Oh, you've beaten this already?
Oh, you already beaten that? You haven't done it yet?
No, I've just been kind of cruising.
Yeah, I did a heavy arrow attack and took like almost everybody out in one shot.
Okay. Oh, right, that one. The special performance with Virion.
The Heavenly Arrows, or whatever it was.
Yeah, these guys are starting to survive my my sessions.
Uh-huh.
So I'm starting to use charge to get just that little extra bit of damage out of them.
Okay.
Itadaki.
Yeah, so it seems like it's an interesting idea, but yeah, it's definitely for the more active people. And yeah, they take multi-streaming into account, and so like,
all right.
For me, I've got my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Mixer going. Like my account's linked into there, so if I'm restreaming to all 3 at the same time, and I've got people in all 3, it'll read the viewers in all those areas, and then calculate your tip percentage and whatever it is.
Yeah. No, confused can't be powered up any further. Javelin Rain. I think I'll stick with what I got.
I definitely have to get some word filters in place for that, though, because people can put crazy stuff on there, and unless you're watching that status page they give you that shows you the message before it comes in, like about a minute or so, then yeah, you get some pretty weird messages that can come through.
Daito TV station. That fake Yashiro. Bois says, I've been trying to mess with loots. I created an account, but haven't gotten much farther than that. Either glitchy or user error. Alright. Yeah, I could probably try and help you out a bit with that after this episode.
They probably fixed a lot of bugs since whenever that person tried installing it. Because all you do is you just take the URL, pop it in there, and because they, I guess, recently redid their setup page, and it seemed to work right away.
It seemed pretty simple.
Yeah,
but it might just be it might just be because because I've been working with HTML for a while now.
You don't even have to mess with your HTML. You just make your OBS source, put the link in there, make sure you give the width and height as 100% of your screen, so you got the right dimensions in there. In the settings on the loot side, say which corner of the screen you want it popping up at, and it seems to do its job.
Well, I mean, I did have a little bit of a problem today, in that I specified that the ads show up in the bottom right corner, so that it won't interrupt either of our gameplay or your chat.
Okay.
But when I tested it out, it showed in the upper left, which is where I have your stream going.
And you remember to save it after?
Well, like, I had to actually refresh the page. It didn't have a save button or anything, but I had to refresh the page and then set it to bottom right, and then refresh the page again to make sure that it showed at bottom right, and then test it, and then it actually did show at bottom right.
Okay.
So I would call it just HTML problems or web page problems, because I've noticed this happening with YouTube and other sites where you change a setting, and the website doesn't recognize that the setting was changed, and so it doesn't save that change.
Even though it thinks it was, yeah. That happens with YouTube now sometimes. I'll make changes, it says it's saved, but if I've made too quickly, I gotta refresh the page and verify it actually changed.
What was the next thing? Oh, it was Daito TV Station, because that's where the fake Yashiro was.
The illusionary one, yeah.
So we just defeated Mirage and Daiva Studio, then Daito TV. Now we can get farther into illusory Daito TV Station. Oh yeah, that's what we did. We stopped that weird conduit from blocking our way.
Yeah. Oh, so many messages.
Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bother them about that.
What?
Ugh. Apparently, she tried to send a message with the link, and it hung up. So she made an account to see if that was the problem, did the activation email, and signed in. But when she clicks the link, it goes to my tip. It goes to my tip page for a second, and then it moves over to the authentication email page again, even though she's already signed in.
That's weird. Maybe it's a cache issue. Try going into an incognito browser and see what happens there with a fresh cache.
Oh, browser cache. Right. When you said cache, I heard C-A-S-H. She says, good idea. She'll try that.
A cache, however you want to pronounce it.
No, cache is correct.
Okay.
But for context, I would say browser cache.
Yeah. It's illusionary.
Getting lots of topics. More importantly, though... Is Mamori doing okay? Of course, Barry. That Yashiro doppelganger hasn't shown up yet.
You're just sitting by the bloom door.
Yeah, I'm looking at the topics that have built up over time. So Daito TV Station. Honk. Oh wait, my luck has probably run out. I should get some food. Let's go to Harajuku for some food. And let's go for some crepes. I know there's like one restaurant in this game that I still haven't found yet. At least one
Okay.
restaurant, if not more. But it's keeping me from getting the achievement for getting all the food in the game. Let's see,
Oh.
burnt miso squid. This is new. Let's try it. Doesn't look very good. Burnt miso squid crepe. Let's try it. A strikingly unmistakable burst of squid quenches the body quite capably. Hey, one will want to savor each indecorous slurp. Who likes this stuff? Yashiro likes it. He's the only one that likes it.
Yeah.
Yashiro's in my active cast. Yeah. Let's move Mamori out for Tsubasa. We haven't used her in a while. She's also the lowest level, next to Yashiro himself.
Hey, Super Gamer Guy. My chat
Aha.
is working. Yay.
Yes, it is. So the party's healed, Yashiro's luck is high. Head into Daito TV. So we want to find the part of the map where all those red barriers are. Looking on the gamepad here, if I move to the east, a little further to the east, no? No, then north, right? No? Where is it?
Oh, I see over there. I gotta go back to the teleporter.
This is first floor. Alright. Teleport. First floor, film set B indoors, and then head east from the teleporter. Boa says, "Yay, welcome to Twinworld." The viewer is Super Gamer Guy. So I believe if I go through this door and stick to the right side, just run my hand along the right wall here, I should get to where I need to go. Kerberos.
Care Bear Stare.
I wonder if the Care Bears were inspired by the name of Kerberos.
No! Savage!
Oh, it popped up in front of you?
Yeah, I tried to run past it, but it was basically blocking the whole way, so...
Alright.
Good, I got to run
See,
away.
I have two new weapons to equip. This one. And... this one. So if I go down this way... It's really nice that they actually put these barriers in such a way that that even if you forget where you're supposed to go, they'll kind of indicate where you need to go next. And I was looking at my map for that one.
Trying to find where it is, yeah. Oh, that one's the wrong way. Yikes, go away, leave me alone. Don't harm me!
Carietta.
Okay, so I'm back in A room.
There should be one red barrier.
There you go, beam's gone.
Yeah. Lots of new skills to sort. Medea. I have something stronger, so I'm not adding Medea. Oh, there we go. It actually sent a chat message on all my channels.
Yeah, I see
along
your
with the ad
cross-cut.
itself. Wow.
That's a big picture.
Thank you, Bois.
Here's some cash for you, even if it's 1/16th of a penny.
No, I don't mind that the Loots message covers up my chat because my chat is filled with the Loots message anyway. Dodge Lance powers up. Concentrate won't power up any further.
Your Loots account then, do you, I guess you only have it linked to your own name, you don't have it also tied into like a chatbot on a second profile?
No, I don't have any chatbots because, well, I have Nightbot, of course. But
yeah, that's remote.
For everything else, like, I want to avoid having like 7 or 8 chatbots. I want to try and write a single chatbot that does everything that I want.
Okay.
Because I see like a couple of other streamers, they'll have 7 or 8 chatbots, and like they'll be struggling with trying to get just the combination of features that they want with all of them. Nightbot is it's a popular basic sort of bot. It doesn't do much, but it has like a basic swear filter and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it has a swear filter, a spam filter, and a caps lock filter.
It's got a few things, yeah.
Yeah, and then it can respond to certain words. So, like, if you really wanted to make a chat game, you could have it respond to certain words. I'm not sure if you can set variables, but you can probably have it refer to like external text files or something like that. Maybe.
Not sure on that one. I don't think so.
No? Yeah, like this is why I want to write a bot. And well, I came across a couple of articles that are like, you should totally write your own bot. Here's how to do it, step by step instructions and everything. I just really haven't gotten around to really looking into those.
Yeah.
All right, I have got myself turned around. I want to go this way and straight across. Oh, there's the barrier. Let's have a look. The flow of performa seems to have finally disappeared. We can move on now. So where was this going? This was going up to that stage there. I want to go through this door so I can break that wall. There we go. That wall that's been plaguing us this whole time.
I heard your guy do a slash there.
Oh, you heard my game audio?
Twice now, yeah.
Alright, I'll turn my speakers down a little bit. Let's turn it down by that much.
How much is that much?
My microphone is... It's not that sensitive. So if you can hear my game audio, then it must be on really loud. Like, it's slightly problematic because my microphone doesn't even pick up everything that I say. So I'll sound like I have a cold much of the time if I don't apply some gain.
Yeah, it seems to be how my mic is with the gate on it. Because I'm assuming it's the gate that it'll randomly not catch parts of my sentence while I'm talking, unless I'm loud and pronounced on everything.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I found a treasure room.
Yeah, birds, lots of goodies in there.
Let's see what we got in here. I'm thinking my pockets might be full on most of these.
Yeah.
Except for the Master Seal. I could always use more of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go to the store for this chapter and buy the new items that are for sale. Get my defense up.
Ooh. Yeah. New items in the Carabia. Or Jewelry Carabia. Got some skill books. I should probably Whoa. Whoa! That is a fast savage. I was lucky to escape that one. Sloma. That should help things. Alright, so we have gotten to the point. We have gotten to the point in this game where you can actually beat bosses faster than I can now. Oh, found
Oh, that one
found the
boss
third
that took you a few
teleport.
times.
Yeah, so I think we've reached the point where we've reached equilibrium. Map, where am I? Oh, a locked treasure chest.
This way to your doom.
Yashiro's waiting room. Alright. Just gonna keep running my hand along the right side wall.
Yeah.
I caught a Mirage off guard.
Nice.
They were facing the other way. Let's see. One of these is physical. Two of them are magic.
Oh, there's a golden guy. Come here, golden guy.
Oh, you found a rare one.
Yep. I had slow-mo on, so he wasn't moving very fast.
Yeah.
Ah, what do I hit you with?
Fussbot.io. Boss says Fussbot.io is very good. Not sure what Nightbot. Oh, yeah. I explained Nightbot a little while ago.
Yeah, I've got both on my chats. I've got Fussbot and Nightbot on YouTube.
All right.
Fussbot's currently taking raffle tickets right now. It's actually
Okay.
decent. I actually like Fussbot better than Nightbot when it comes to filtering, because it actually will work with wildcards to have various stuff like after a word or before a word.
All right.
Whereas Nightbot doesn't do it properly. You have to have basically the word in there twice. Once with the special characters and one without for it to take both.
Okay.
What? Why am I confused?
Oh, that's what Pretorius does.
Ah,
Oh, that's... Fussbot apparently works with if then that. Or if this then that. Yeah, I have an account with if this then that, but I haven't really
Wait,
found much use for it yet.
What do you mean if then and that?
There's a web service or a web app called If This and That. It's abbreviated to IFTTT.
Oh yes.
And
It works.
okay, you know what that is?
I know. I've seen those letters in Fussbot. I've never messed with it though.
Okay, yeah. So if this then that is as simple as it sounds. Like, if I go live on YouTube, then tweet that I'm live on YouTube. That kind of thing.
Okay.
Or you could do it. You could apply it to more like real life stuff, like if tickets are available for oh, what was that movie that he wanted to see? That one of my local friends wanted to see. The new Jumanji, for instance. If tickets are available, then order one with these credentials. Something like that. You could
Okay.
you could potentially make it do more complicated stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look into that.
Another lantern room. What? Okay. Hello, Ms. Tanuki. Apparently there's a quest that we'll have to do here. We'll have to do another lantern light distribution quest. Alright, if I recall, what you want to do with Pretorius is... Let's see, Pretorius will try to confuse you and then run away.
I've got it lured.
You've got it lured. Good.
I don't know what else to do though.
It's immune to a lot of stuff. You want to use ad-libs. You want to trigger ad-lib performances.
Okay.
Or almighty attacks if you can.
Quit being confused.
If nothing else, if this is the first time you're seeing Pretorius, like use everything you've got on him. See what he's resistant to. See if he's weak against anything.
Yeah, I think I've got him, like, as you can see here. Oh, I'm just missing poison and something else.
Oh, you've got him under everything.
Yeah, I got most of his stuff showing there. I just got question mark on 2 things.
Oh yeah, mind and body. So mind would be if you use sexy dance, and body would be if you use flux or spirit leech or stuff like that.
Keep missing him now.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I recovered.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I say you want to see if you can trigger ad-lib attacks, or if you have 2 special performance points, use Raging Blast or like Crom's ability that lowers weapon resistances.
Yeah, I don't have. He recovered. No, and he ran away. Of course, nothing but
on
miss,
top of that,
miss,
if you
miss.
could use. Yeah, if you can use Fog Breath or Secunda to lower their accuracy and raise yours, then that would help too.
Okay.
Because yeah, if a lot of your attacks are missing, then that's really all you can do.
Well, I was hitting him initially, but then the last couple of rounds, there's nothing but miss, miss, miss. I guess so they would allow him to escape.
Yeah. I would guess that the first couple hits were lucky then. They were just lucky hits.
Maybe.
But yeah, if there's anything that guarantees you a hit, do it. Go for the statuses. Try to make him hit himself with panic or confuse.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of prizes. And what is Sneak Peek? It increases chances to act sooner at the start of a round. That doesn't sound like something that appeals to me.
Yeah.
Is this the same lantern room? Is this the lantern room that I just left? Yes, it is. Alright, let me look at the map. So...
Oh,
this
come
looks
on.
like a big old dead end.
Oh well.
Oh! Hello, Rare.
Hello,
Saving here
nurse.
probably isn't going to do me any good. But I'm saving for the sake of not having saved for a while, more than anything.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get a Pretorius.
That'd be nice.
That is a Pretorius, alright. Alright. Start with Empty Wave. Lowers weapon resistance for 1 round. That's a hit. Doing 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh man. And it goes next too.
Yeah, you don't hit it very hard.
Yeah. Like I'm wondering if it's a lullaby song. It doesn't hit anyone. Tsubasa, of course, is immune. What can Tsubasa do? You can try this. Alright, so on hard mode, Well, either on hard mode or on all mode, he resists all weapons. So reducing his resistances just makes them neutral.
Yeah.
Repels ice and nulls body attacks. But is neutral to everything else. Neutral to fire, electric, wind, and mind. So if you can get... So Chrom should be using electric and trying to get back chorus. Toma should be using fire. And Tsubasa, Kiria should be using wind. Kiria might actually want to do a concentrate and Megiddo, or Megiddo Laon.
Okay. Yeah, I was using electric for the main guy, then fire with Toma.
I'm gonna try using Sexy Dan.
His crazy confused state.
Yeah. Sexy Dance did not work.
Guess she wasn't so
Gust
sexy.
Strike. Yeah. Flame Strike +5. And he's gonna try Lullaby Song again. It hits Tsubasa. I was sure that she was immune. Maybe she was immune to Charm instead. Oh, and then it escapes.
Yeah.
Oh well. At least it doesn't game over us.
Yeah, I know.
And we get a lot of mastery. We get a lot of weapon mastery with it too.
Yeah, I went up a couple of some of my guys.
I don't want to swap Yashiro out since he's currently the lucky one in the party.
Okay. So Yashiro went up stage rank again, so wonder how many more I gotta do to get the side quest.
Looks like we got a quest here. We meet again. Perfect timing. Give me a hand. We need more people to help with concert setup. There were requests for help from 3 places. Okay, so the small rooms to the north, east, and south. I'll ask each of them for the details. Alright. So this was what I was forgetting to do, is talk to the orange Mirage.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him yet.
Talk to him first. He will tell you what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Let's try using Sexy Dance in this fight. Whoa. I got everyone except for the Mirage that was weak against it.
Yeah. Look, we save it. North, east, and south.
Let's see. I think she has a talent that if you just use a regular attack on someone with a status ailment, like Charm or Confuse, then she can session off of it. I don't quite remember it totally, but I'm hoping that is the case. No, it is not the case. Either that or I haven't unlocked it in this, in Season 2. Oh, got the Hungry Man performance.
Nice.
Charm D cures 1, or it cures Charm, but I have Amrita, which cures everything. It's expensive, but it cures everything.
What I get to have. You're caught in a tight pinch.
Mamori has a new carnage ready. Alright, so I've talked to the orange guy, so now I need to go to the lantern room. And talk to Ms. Tanuki Cleric.
Hey, another golden guy.
She's gonna tell me it's she's gonna tell me it's too bright because all of her lights are lit.
Yeah.
I think that's what she's gonna tell me. Oh no, it's something different. She wants to adjust Yashiro's costume, so I need a similar. Wow. Origo.
Yeah, who do we got? Same guys last time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nah.
Dang it.
I'm just gonna run past this one to try and stay focused on what I need to do here. So this was the east door. The east is taken care of. Next is whoa. Next is a savage fight apparently.
Huh.
Next is time to use a smoke machine.
No, he ran away. And the dish ran away.
I mean, I suppose if you have two teammates that go before the savages, then potentially what you could do is get like a free hit in and then use the smoke machine, because then you'll gain some EXP and weapon skill.
Okay.
Oh, my slow spell is worn off, that's why.
Wow, another one. That's crazy.
Yeah, you found the spot where they show up commonly. You found a gold spot.
Yeah. I found the golden spot.
Extras. Discipline them. So this is gonna be a fight?
Yeah. No, my guys are sleepy.
Alright, let's save and see what we got here. Discipline them. Alright, understood. Please do your worst.
Oh, jeez.
Skellington. These guys are pretty tough. Question about loots. Would you be able to limit it to certain streams, like turn it on for some and off for others? Yeah, it's because it is a browser object in OBS. I imagine that you'd just be able to include that scene in some, or include it in some scene collections, and just not put it into others.
Oh, the loots thing?
Yeah. I imagine that if
Yeah,
someone
as
tries
long
to
as
tip you via loots, yeah, I imagine that if someone tries to tip you on a loots that doesn't show, since loots tracks how many viewers are watching the ad, it'll see that 0 viewers are watching the ad, or that the ad doesn't show up to begin with, and calculate accordingly.
I guess what you always
So
do.
yeah, it seems like it would be streamlined for however you want to run your stream.
Best thing to do is
so yeah, you could do.
Yeah, just have the browser source on. You can test it yourself. It tells you right on the screen. You're not getting paid because it's your own loots tip, but do one with the tip, and then do one when you have the browser source turned off, and see if you still get the chat message coming to the chat room or not.
Gain SP or HP? SP. I think this Tiki and Mamori's duo art will gain you about half a bar of SP.
Okay.
Although, we're about to see anyway. Yeah, about half a bar. No problem, boy.
Yeah, if they want to have to deal with finding and turning on and off visibility for the browser source, they could even look at doing 2 scenes with the exact same thing, one with the source on and off, and just click between the 2.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to do a scene collection and possibly even a profile in OBS for each game that I want to stream long term. Well, in addition to those, I also have a folder on my Stream Deck for customized like images and sounds and whatever else I want to do.
Okay.
There's a really funny sound effect that I want to use regularly on my stream, but I keep putting off just transferring the sound file and editing it and adding it as necessary.
Okay.
It's have you ever seen a show called Fairy Tail?
Have I? Yes, that is an awesome anime. I watched both sets of Fairy Tail, even the one that was Japanese audio only. I think Funimation did.
I don't know if this is. All right, like what I'm getting at though is that there's this sound effect that they use in that show, and they use it for weird reasons. Like they use it when someone is digging in the ground, but it's like this woman saying "Wow."
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Just the weirdest thing to hear randomly.
Yeah, I think they usually do that when they have like a zoom in shot on the lady's chests and stuff, or different poses. And...
Yeah, and I've seen like web animations that use that sound, and I'm wondering, is this sound from Fairy Tail, or is Fairy Tail just using it because it's a funny sound effect?
I would think it's probably theirs initially, or they must have licensed it from somewhere. But yeah, that's a
All right, I've
great
solved
animated
east.
series.
I've
I
solved
love
north. I started watching it, and my friend is like, brace yourself, you're in for like a 700 episode long haul.
that.
I'm
No,
like, really?
it's not 700 episodes.
Well, I don't remember the exact number that she said, but it's a long haul.
It was, I think it was about
Oh, I entered you, didn't I?
207 or something. It was a few, but yeah, there's two things on it. Or was it three?
All right,
I don't remember. But it's really awesome.
That's not so bad.
If you like that type of show,
yeah, all right.
it's awesome.
All right. Well, I like magical school stories, and I was told that it kind of follows that kind of thing.
Okay.
West door, and there's the south door.
It is
Did I
such a
solve the
funny
West?
show.
Have there ever been any Fairy Tail licensed games? Because I mean, it seems like something that's been running for a long time. I think Naruto got to about like 50 episodes before they started making games out of it.
That I don't know. For some reason, I want to say yes, but I don't know. I know there's a Fairy Tail manga.
Yeah, well, I mean, the anime usually starts after a manga. Or, I mean, a manga's usually been going on for a while before they decide to make an anime.
Okay. I think there was a. You don't even know there wasn't a movie out of it. Just the two. I know they stopped. I think it's 175 episodes. Then the makers stopped it. Then all the fans complained they wanted more, and so then they brought it back for another 50 or 60 episodes or something.
All right. Actually, a long-running. Oh wait, Boy is saying that she started watching My Hero Academia,
Okay.
and that's another one I'm hearing a lot of talk about. I watched the first couple of episodes and I wasn't really drawn in. I don't know. Maybe it'll take a couple more episodes before it really hooks me.
Soul Eater was decent. I think it was called Soul Eater.
I heard a lot of good stuff about that. That's the one where the guy's holding his guns upside down, isn't it?
It might be. But that was a good one. Ranma
Alright.
1/2 was definitely a good one.
That's another long one. Actually, let me tell you about one.
Yes.
A long-running
Ranma 1/2 is 7
animated
seasons plus like 3 or 4 movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is so hilarious.
There was one show that. There was a show that ran for about 102 episodes actually, and it stopped suddenly because the studio ran out of money. It was called Kodomo no Omocha, and it's sort of a comedy, sort of a romance, sort of a drama, sort of a slice of life. Actually, I think slice of life is probably the best way to describe it, but it's the slice of life of a celebrity.
Okay.
And it's a kid named Sana, and like the show takes place over a couple of years. So she grows from a kid to a teenager, and like her main thing, the thing about her is that she's always like hyperactive, and because of this, she landed herself a position on a TV show, which in the show is also called Kodomo no Omocha.
Yeah.
And she ends up like solving her problems and solving her friends' problems by relying on the show people around her, like the entertainers around her.
Okay.
And the resources that they can provide. I don't know, like when I say it, the show sounds kind of boring, but they execute it in this just hyperactive way. It's very distinctive. Like I haven't seen a show since then that was like it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to see the first couple episodes to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I got a bunch
I will
of
link you a
anime.
video after this about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of anime that I have that I want to see, but I don't usually have time to watch anime just because any free time is usually trying to game.
Yeah, and for me, it's either game development or game streaming.
Yeah.
The American name is Kodocha, Sana's stage.
Okay.
The boy was asking that she might have seen it, but doesn't remember the American name. And it was only localized recently, like when I was just first getting into anime. Let me think here. That was like 1998 or so. And that's when I heard about it, and the show, I believe, was at least 10 years old by then. And then, like, 2012, maybe, is when they were talking about localizing it as Koto Chesana's stage.
Okay. I'm trying to remember an older show. I can't remember what it's called.
Bruh!
It's supposed to
Excuse
be
me,
really
bruh.
good. Dang, I can't remember the name of it.
Bruh! This guy says bruh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Exceptionally strong performer. Bruh, what are you doing? Let me go. Bruh! Alright, just gotta grab this light essence. I'm sure he won't mind.
Yeah. Yeah, new anime I haven't
Oh.
seen too much of. Older stuff is like Tenchi Muyo. That was a good one.
I actually wasn't really much of a fan, like, even though I know about, like, Ranma Half and Tenchi Muyo, I wasn't really much of a fan of them.
No?
The harem premise kind of... I don't know, it seemed kind of... Like, it was new to me, but it got old fast.
Okay.
Because, like, if I see a romance story, I want it to be... Like, I want it to resolve. I don't want I don't want to see a guy surrounded by, like, a million girls and none of them can figure out, like, which one, like, really wants him the most or whatever. Or they can't have an open relationship or something like that, you know? It's just,
Yeah.
they're stuck in a stalemate. And this is going to make the studio money for 7 billion years. You know? Like, that's what I see, that's how I see those shows. These characters are never going to progress and the studio is going to make money off of this for 7 billion years.
Yeah. I think with
Like,
Tenchi,
that's
was
kind of
kind
why I
of-
like... Say again?
I was saying I think that's kind of like a side plot thing just to keep them going, yeah, from the main story.
Yeah. Like, well, in Ranma Half, as far as I understood, like, I saw up to about, like, episode 10 or, like, 10 or 20 episodes. It's been over 15 years since I actually watched it. But, the way I understand it, the story between Ranma and, oh shoot, was it Ayane? Anyways, the Ranma and the main female protagonist, that's the main story. And then the side story is everyone else who either wants Ranma, wants female Ranma, or wants Ayane.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to me, that's frustrating waiting to be suffered. Frustration waiting to be suffered. And I'd rather watch something else.
Yeah. Yeah. I just found it just amusing.
Like,
in general.
I like romance stories. Yeah. Like, let's see, I think there was, most recently there was one called just Ore no Love Story, or My Love Story in English, and it was about this big ugly dude who lands a pretty girlfriend because he just happened to save her on the bus, and she sort of fell for him there. But
Oh jeez.
he has to get over his own insecurities and realize how, just by being himself and how she's being herself, how they help each other out and how the people around them enhance their relationship.
Okay.
And that's the kind of thing I like to see. There's progress being made in every episode. And I mean, like, the downside is that it only ends after 12 episodes because there's only so much progress that can be made. But, like, that's also the upside to me, is that it actually, that the couple gets somewhere.
Yeah, it depends on how they want to run it. I think most anime, if it's one season, depending on how they run it, is it good for me?
Yeah. Like back then, that was like the difference between anime and cartoons for me. Anime gets somewhere, whereas cartoons have the characters just. Cartoons are structured. Western cartoons are structured in a way that you could watch them in any order, because the characters start at point A and end at point A, and like the world could explode in the middle of the chapter, but they'll find a way to return everything completely back to normal by the end, or in the middle of the episode, but they'll find a way to return everything back to normal by the end.
Yeah, it's always going to have a weird twist that it just magically fixes itself.
Yeah. Boy says freaking Yandere is ruining everything. Yanderes and Tsunderes. Alright, so I think I've solved everything in all of these rooms. Alright, so I've solved it. Good. Barriers down. We can move forward. It seems that a path leading to the next area has opened. You can talk to Mr. Yashiro himself.
Go away. Go away.
I'm actually really surprised that I've been able to hold a conversation and take care of those side quests.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Like, what am I doing? I'm doing the part where I have to bring 3 lanterns over.
Okay, so I think that is the last part of this 3-part side quest dealy.
I'm hoping.
This 3-part barrier. This kind of reminds me of SMT4, or a particular part of or a particular aspect of SMT4.
Okay.
In that, if you hit a demon, you can get. Well, the thing about SMT4 or most SMT games is that you can get through the entire game without. Well, I have to stop myself in the middle of that because it's not totally correct. You can get through a lot of the game without fighting. Most of the generic demons you find running around, you can negotiate with, and usually you will have to, because if it's stronger than you, well, it probably won't. It'll probably try and kill you. But if you have a demon that's as strong as it is, and you try to talk to it, you can recruit it. If you've already recruited a demon of that species, then it will recognize your demon as a friend and either give you a prize or just leave you alone. And let's see. Oh, right. If there's a common demon that is new, you can usually find a way to fuse demons from older areas into the demon from the new area, and then talk to it and thus gain prizes that way. And like in terms of leveling up, you can get EXP tomes instead of fighting.
Okay.
So, but the funny thing is, like, in Tokyo Mirage sessions, you can hit a Mirage and knock it down, and then like get into fights, get into a battle, and like get the first strike. In SMT4, I believe that's the earliest game where they allowed you to attack demons outside of battle. And in SMT4, if you swing your sword and you hit a demon, you immediately go into battle, but you can still talk to it.
Oh, jeez.
And it'll acknowledge that you hit it. It'll be like, "What are you doing? You attacked me and now you want to talk?" But since you've shown yourself to be stronger than it by like overpowering it, taking it by surprise, and then you're showing mercy by wanting to talk, the demon will usually be in a good mood or in a negotiating mood because they don't want to die.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go and actually try playing 4. And before I do, though, I still need to finish, crap. I need to finish Fire Emblem Fates. I'm about halfway through Birthright.
I actually got Fire Emblem Fates as a My Nintendo reward.
Oh, nice. As a reward, I don't remember being on there.
Or it was a gold coin discount.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm eventually gonna play this. I might as well get the discount.
Yeah.
But like, as far as RPGs are concerned, I really want to finish the home console ones before doing the 3DS ones.
Okay.
And right now, that means that Xenoblade 2 is at the top of the lineup. I just bought it digitally through the Buy Digital eShop, and it's downloaded to my Switch as we speak.
Oh, you are downloading Xenoblade right now?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, my wife today, she's like, I said, it's Xenoblade launch day. And she goes, yeah, so you can download it? I'm like, well, I don't like to have to like I was saying before, multitask too many games at once. So I want to get this game and Rabbids Kingdom Battle done first, so I can then focus on the game. She's like, but
I do have the cartridge for Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and I am only on Chapter 3. But I think I'm going to play Xenoblade quickly, just so that if spoilers show up online, I will have played the game beyond. Like I will have played the game to the point past the spoilers, so I won't be bothered by it.
Yeah, there will be spoilers in a lot of parts though. So unless you go through all 100+ hours to get no spoilers anywhere, you're going to get spoilers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if they spoil, say, Chapter 3, I can easily get past Chapter 3, and that's if they spoil some part like 10 hours in, I can easily get past a part 10 hours in. I don't really care too much if, say, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle gets spoiled for me, because, I don't know, I just don't feel as much, I don't feel so invested in the story.
Okay.
Like, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle it's a battle game. It's more about the battles, whereas Xenoblade 2 actually has a story, even though it is very battle oriented.
Okay.
Anyways, I am ready for a boss fight.
Yeah, I quickly warp back so I can heal up.
All right. Let's see. I found a chakra pot, but
nice.
My pockets are full, so I used one so I could pick it up. I have precisely one bead chain. I should probably do the Umehara Arena between shows, just so that I can build up more bead chains.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
I think I should see if I can buy some weapons, because almost every guy is mastered now, and so going to a boss fight with mastered swords isn't going to do me any good.
Yeah, we should probably do Bloom Palace stuff between episodes as well. How many carnages, how many weapons do I have unmastered right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, and of course 15, my feet kicks out. There we go.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, wait. 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 51. 51 weapons unmastered.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no, wait, this one isn't mastered yet.
What are you doing, Restream?
There we go. Everyone has fresh weapons.
Yeah. Oh, no. I want weapons. I don't want radiance. Okay.
So while we're doing that, I can have a quick look at my stats here. I've had 6.4% of my frames dropped due to rendering lag, which isn't bad at all.
6.4%?
Yeah.
That's quite a bit, isn't it?
It's well, I mean, it's not much. Like if I'm dropping like 50% of my frames, that's bad. If I'm dropping 20% of my frames, that's pretty bad. 6.4% is a little less than a critical hit in, or a little more often than a critical hit in Dungeons and Dragons. So
Okay.
very infrequent.
I figure anything over 1% would be bad when it comes to frame issues. Thunderstrike.
I can try pushing a button on my Stream Deck. All I have for Stream Deck buttons are tweets right now.
Okay.
Oh wait, tweets and YouTube messages.
Oh, nice.
I have precisely one YouTube message saying, I am here, to my YouTube chat.
No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
as long as, like, for me, as long as my frame rate is more than 30, and, well, as long as my frame rate is between, I'd say, 45 and 60, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. And right now it's at 55. So that means,
Okay.
like, it's probably only at 55 because I have 2 extra browser windows so that I can modify or moderate our chats.
Well, you should be able to see in your task manager where your CPU's coming in if that's what's doing it. If it's not, then yeah, it's the GPU.
Mhm.
Then you have to modify your rendering speed. Because right now I've got which one do I want to do? Probably.
What I'm thinking about doing is having a special web page that has sort of all the other web pages and browser sources that I want to use embedded in it, so that when I link that page as a single browser source in OBS, it turns basically 2, 3, 4 draw calls into a single draw call.
Hopefully it works good, yeah, as long as it's optimized correctly.
Yeah.
Still can't get in.
I tried using Google Sites to do that, but Google Sites will not let websites, like, you can embed a website in a Google site, but you cannot have multiple websites overlap. So I might have to do something.
Yeah, you have to use iframes to do that.
Yeah.
Either that or just make a local HTA file and then have it load everything in there.
Yeah.
Then you can have your AJAX calls, and because you're using an HTA file, you can have a cross domain trust. It's a special unauthorized cross domain trust for AJAX calls between domains. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some terminology on that. I was thinking, what I could do is build the custom website in Construct, which is it's supposed to be used for games. But if you can embed a website in a game layout in a website, then Construct is a game framework, it tries to run it as efficiently as it can.
Yeah, Construct. That's what few people were using for Wii U, Nintendo Web Framework Construct 2. Yeah, it renders it in HTML5.
Yeah. So effectively a website.
Yeah, it's a scripting framework though. I'm not sure how well that'll work.
That, like, when you compile it, you can minify all the scripts. So because doing browser stuff is interpreted and not compiled, you have to do all the minification code side.
Yeah. You almost You have to think about that one. So I'm going across the bridge. Are you
all right?
The bridge?
Yep. As you can see.
Okay.
Let's proceed.
Oh, I need to have Yashiro in my main cast.
Oh, thanks, boy.
Come on,
But
kitty cat.
I cannot guarantee that it'll work until, well, until it does.
For who? What?
Oh, the condensing browser sources into a single browser source thing.
But yeah, that would easily work. Like, say you just have one page open, and then you have a local master page that has a bunch of iframes in it that pulls from other pages, or
Yeah.
where you might be able to pull, yeah, certain sections of it. Hey, Mataz, welcome. Yes, this is a pretty cool game.
Matias Ruiz Uriarte.
超一流のアーティスト醜いまがいものめそんなもので剣社になったつもりか俺は自分のことを僕などと呼ばんぞえツッコミどころそこ僕のひざまずけこれはどうやらあの歌は精神を蝕む力を発しているようだな
Yashiro's totally unmoved.
Aware 俺の姿と声を模したパフォーマンスどんなものかと多少は期待したのだがこの程度かお前はスタッフたちの期待を裏切ったそれは表現者として万死に値する行為哀れな偽物本物の剣社を見せてやろう
Rakukaja. Yeah. Rakukaja, Fog Breath. And, of course, counterattack. Counter +3. Three turns per, or 3 attacks per turn. 4 attacks per turn.
Ouch.
5. He just doesn't stop.
Jeez.
Alright, I'm gonna have an Itsuki charge. Are they both? No, he got rid of his debuff when he split.
Maybe I should focus on counter. No.
Let's see, Heat Wave goes through counterattack. Weak against... Oh yeah, because he's a sword. He's weak against spears. Weak against fire and ice. Weak against... Wait, this one is weak against electric.
I don't know who's in counter stance and who's not. Crap.
Just use magic.
Yeah.
Excellent. やってみねえとわからねえな。それで弱点を攻めろ。
Grabbing some 5-star prestige out of that.
本物の力を見せてやろう。よしろ。騒ぐな。問題ない。
本物の力を見せて. Now witness true power.
聞くかどうかわからんな。かけてみるか。かけてみるか。
Oh, I clicked before I saw that he would nullify that.
本物の力を
I did a fire attack and he got counter.
When he splits, they split their weaknesses.
I need to bring out the girl.
So. Oh, he holds. Okay, so charge does not use his, or counter does not use his charge. Okay, in that case, let's use wall breaker. Since it goes through resist and null, or null and repel.
Oh, these two guys have different sets of resistances.
Yes, that's what I was saying. But since they both use swords, they're both weak against lances.
Okay.
That said, being that they're physical, I think I'll use a magical session on him. Powerful strike to 1, damage and poison. Let's go damage and poison.
Party heal. No, that was a hard hit. No, she's dead. You're a bad man.
Nice combination.
Come on. Ah.
本物の力を見せてやろう。肩慣らしは終わりだ。それは無理だね。無駄な攻撃はよせ。
ああ、ダメダメ。
Knew what to do.
Let's see, is he still debuffed? Might as well refresh that debuff.
Yeah.
And with Yashiro, let's give him a powered up Karma Cut.
みつきくん、しっかり。
Strength relies on session count.
俺に任せて。
Oh.
本物の力を見せてやろう。死のエンブ。本物の力を見せてやろう。
今ぼーっとしてなかった？瞑想してただけだよ。
悪くない。
任せて。
ありがとう。その調子だ、いつき。うん、ありがとう。
Need to fight.
Did a really decent amount of damage. Definitely worth the expenditure.
Yeah.
So he is in counter stance. Then he doubles himself again.
You jump back in the counter.
When he's in counter stance, use your magic. That's all I can advise, really.
Yeah.
Back chorus, perfect.
The problem is, Yashiro's guy, he's got no magic. Everything's an attack.
Yeah, for Yashiro, put him into counter stance as well. He should, if I recall, he starts with counter.
Yeah.
So just use that.
落ち着いて。集中して。助かった。
本物の力を見せて。うせろ。やれやれ。うせろ。本物の力を見せてやろう。クラム、まだいけるか。無論だ。
Some 3-star, some 4-star, and lots of 5-star prestige.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of new skills, too. Let's see, Toda Furi allows instant escape from most battles. This... I don't see myself needing to use a command skill slot for Trafuri while I have smoke machines.
Okay.
Let's see, next is Sukukaja, which I think someone else has. I know that Toma has Debilitate. I'm hoping that someone, probably Tsubasa, will learn Luster Candy.
Okay.
Luster Candy is the opposite of Debilitate. It increases all of your stats for all of your team members.
Oh, nice.
やったわ。
俺の剣技見せて。僕こそが真の剣やしろ。
Whoa, no. Flame Strike, I have Inferno Strike, so I don't need Flame Strike. Yeah. And Ice Blaze EX, there's no need to learn Ice to Blaze. Spirit Drain steals energy from an enemy. I believe I have Spirit. Spirit Leech is stronger. Concentrate is already powered up to its max.
There we go. This will get me some sessions now, finally. Using arrow strikes.
いつでも行けるぞ。判断は任せる。その力、存分に使う。試練一戦。
All right.
Hopefully that works.
Marking. That could be useful. Raises chance of being targeted for 3 rounds. No, I'll have to build around getting as many of these things resisted, null, or repelled before using things like marking. So I'll skip out on that. Most of the elements to get her to resist, null, or repel them. Yashiro's song.
No.
Oh yeah, Itsuki's weak against wind because he uses electric. And that is a, that's kind of an SMT tradition.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him a weapon
See,
that
wind-
resists it or something.
Yeah. Wind
He has
and
one.
electric oppose each other, and fire and ice oppose each other in SMT games. And I think mind and body oppose each other in TMS, although, as far as I can tell, your protagonists do not gain any way to session off of mind and body attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, I distinctly remember taking advantage of Yashiro's counter
It's all you can
to
do.
deal the bulk of the damage. Yeah, deal the
Yeah.
bulk of the damage in this fight. The only other thing Itsuki can do is use Zio skills.
Lightning zap him, yeah.
Other than that, just keep everyone's health up. Itsuki has Medea, right?
Which one's that one?
All healing. Yeah, party healing, basically.
No.
All right. Does he have? Well,
He's got normal healing.
on any turn that. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Other than that, if you have ice packs or maca leaves, those will group heal.
Huh. You killed him already?
Yeah. And you get to hear Yashiro's theme again. Didn't you just bring Kiria in?
Yeah, but she's got no attacks all session.
Oh. Oh yeah, because yeah, his let's see. When he splits, anything that is weak against electric on one is strong against it on the other. Like
Okay.
he splits his resistances, as I said. So he suddenly becomes weak against, like, effectively weak against all magic. You just have to figure out how to session it properly.
Okay.
Debuffs certainly help. Yeah, and being a lance is completely invulnerable to swords, so that's a good combination there.
Yeah, I'd have to swap him out for heal sometimes.
Yeah. I thought you had a group healing spell on Itsuki, but if not, you should have some first aid kits or ice packs or maca leaves.
I got a a greatly one-person heal. It's the girl who has the group heal.
All right. Tsubasa Oribe.
Yeah, Tsubasa. Man, I got about 20 minutes to half an hour to beat this guy.
Yeah. I think the best way to, like... As far as I remember, he's the only one that actually gets 5 moves per turn. So having Yashiro taunt and counter is probably the best way to deal bulk damage to him.
It seems like, yeah, this is insane otherwise.
Because, when he goes into a counter stance, he does a little bit of a taunt as well. And then, yeah, if you can debuff him with Toma, Warcry, if you have Rakukaja,
考え中
let's see, Warcry is effectively Tarukaja and Rakukaja at the same time, isn't it? Or is it Tarunda and Rakunda?
It was, I think, offense and defense decrease for 3 rounds.
Decrease, okay. Yeah, go ahead and Warcry. Warcry and counter.
Yeah, I did a war cry on him already, so now I'm just waiting for combos while I can.
Yeah. Dark Yashiro continues to attack.
I know. It's like, no!
Yeah, Ellie might be too squishy for this fight. We need to bring in a tank, like the heavily armored little girl.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna try doing next. But the thing is, she's got some good strikes. Okay, when he's split. He's not split, so where she go?
Yeah.
あとよろしくねお任せです怖いけど負けません
Okay, now what can we do here? Hopefully something.
She has something that nullifies all physical attacks, doesn't she? Tetragard.
Yeah.
But she also has Rakukaja, which could benefit the whole party. Rakukaja is more of a long-term, whereas
Which is
Tetragard
what,
only works for 1.
Yeah, Itsuki has that as well.
Okay, if Itsuki has Rakukaja, and Rakukaja and Tetragard at the same time, will definitely benefit.
Let me get that going for now. Okay, lightning strike. Nope.
Yeah, Theodyne is great when he's split, but when he's all together, I think he nullifies all magic. When he's all there.
Yeah.
You have to wait until he's not all there.
Until he's crazy. No, I've got no more. Okay, hold on. Items. Fully restores EP. Probably use that.
Yeah, I find I'm using those on non-mages a lot, surprisingly, just because they have expensive skills and low energy max.
Okay.
And then, of course, mages tend to have ways of restoring their own energy, either by walking, or by draining it, or by battling, or by guarding. I think Mamori and Itsuki have a passive skill that lets them restore a little bit more energy by guarding.
Not sure. Back into my counter stance. No strikes. I guess Tetragard it is.
Oh, Medea.
What?
Okay, so Mamori has Medea. I just noticed that Mamori has Medea,
Okay.
but she also has Microwave and Heart, which does even more, which is even better.
Yeah, I think I'll use an Axe Bomber in here.
All right. Let's see, is that lower
yeah.
defense? Heavy attack, cover other allies. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. The only downside to having Mamori there is that axes are weak against swords in the Fire Emblem weapon triangle.
Yeah, I can always toss her out after. Need to get more strikes in.
Oh nice, you got a duo available.
I know, I'm like, which one? I took the
Damage
right one.
plus charm and a great heal. Alright.
Because they both did damage and heal, but that one included charm, so.
Yeah. Mamori's covering everyone. Oh, Yashiro sessions onto you. Wow. Oh, right, because sword beats axe.
Yeah, I'll take him out after. I take her out. Okay, let's swap you for you.
Ellie.
These get the same.
So they are split. Yeah, so then Ellie can use electrical. Bolt shot.
Oh boy. A lot of thinking in this one. Party swapping, right weapons at the right time.
I'm just glad that swapping party members doesn't use your turn. Because I think in SMT4, it uses, I believe, half a turn.
Okay.
You get, in SMT4, the turns are organized in such a way that you get, you get 4 turn icons for each of your, well, you get a turn icon for each of your party members.
Okay.
And this does not mean that each of your party members goes once, however. But it does mean that whenever someone uses an action, they use a turn counter. So, statistically speaking, each member of your party goes once. But if they hit an enemy's weakness, they only use half of a turn counter.
Okay.
And if they defend, they only use half of a turn counter. So there's a chance that your party could cycle through once, and then you still have turn counters left. So then your party will go from fastest to slowest again. So certain party members will actually get 2 turns per
That'd be handy.
player phase. I mean, it sounds more complicated than it is.
Yeah. Once you get used to the mechanics,
Or maybe I'm
yeah,
just not explaining it very good.
You know, once you get actually playing and get used to those mechanics, and, oh crap, what the heck?
Oh wow, I don't remember this happening. That he splits into 4? And they're all going into counters.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Itsuki is weak against those, so now he goes into now he suffers a 4 session. Or a 3-hit session.
That was nuts. Wow, you can see a frame rate starting to drop.
Counter +1. Hopefully, this means that all of them are especially weak against, elements and weapons and stuff. Oh yeah, Warcry. That's a good
I guess I
idea,
can do-
considering every time they split and rejoin, every time they split and rejoin, all of their buffs and debuffs are reset.
Yeah.
Slice! Oh, 623. Their defense is down too. Their defense
that
is
was
way down.
nice.
So this shouldn't be too bad at all, having him split into more. So everyone else should pretty much be doing support work, I think.
Oh,
Just let Yashiro handle the bulk of damage dealing.
yeah.
続きます。なりました。
Of course, the chance for a duo art is always nice. Or an ad-lib.
No.
Do you have any bead chains?
Look.
Oh, that's the fourth session against Toma. It's a good thing he blocks fire.
I know.
So that'll be a one-hit. I wouldn't swap Toma out at all. Use an item to heal himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you're giving up that fire resistance.
あとはお願い。
Because he just stopped the session.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got to have a bunch of like... Yeah, there's lots of healing items in there. Just use those.
Boom. Okay, he's back to being single.
Diorama.
Yeah, heal.
Oh yeah, Rakukaja as well. They're both good options.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, which one do I pick?
So since he's changed state, all of his debuffs are gone. Yeah, since there's only one of them, he can't session. Eats a counterattack from the real Yashiro.
Hang on. Okay, who's next? Okay. Counter.
The only way that the single Dark Yashiro can do any damage is with Heat Wave, and that
No,
already
not again.
splits his damage potential.
No. Item.
Yes.
Mamma mia. This is getting close.
Let's see. Yashiro still has counter stance on, right?
No.
Revival beads, or fresh spicy curry.
Yeah. Bring in the beads. Okay, you have to counter. I can't do nothing with counter with this guy. I can't use him for anything else.
I mean, he'll take chip damage from the occasional heat wave, but everything that involves Yashiro making that physical attack animation is going to result in Dark Yashiro getting punished for it.
Yeah. Group heal.
Swing. And their defense is especially reduced for being split so much.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yashiro Tsurugi. His autograph is in English.
I see what I gotta do. I need to get his stuff boost back up.
大丈夫かいつきまだまだ悪くないいいぜいいぜうせろ
How's everyone's defense looking? Oh, the Rakukaja was gone.
Ah, good going after him.
Toma's Warcry, Itsuki on healing, and Yashiro on counters.
Yep.
And then Yashiro and Itsuki occasionally on electrical and fire duty. It looks like they don't get extra turns when they're split into 4.
That's not enough hit points. Back to items.
You've got lots of energy drinks.
Item cost waived. Awesome.
And there's that too, yeah.
Don't go after him.
That's strange. Is my game audio not going through? I mean, it doesn't matter right now since it's in a cutscene. Since I'm waiting in a cutscene here, but it looks like I have no. It looks like I have no game audio going through.
That I'm not sure of because I'm not listening to the game audio side.
Let me see if I advance the dialogue a bit.
Oh boy.
That's really weird.
I've already done Warcry on them.
Let's see, if I briefly stop and then start again, maybe it'll fix it. Is that any better? Right, I'm gonna have to go check something. BRB.
Quit going after him. Okay, good. There was no weakness there. Well, knew he's gonna split back into 4 right away, so I might as well get their buffs up while I have a chance.
That's really weird. Oh well, we're nearing the end of the episode anyway, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently my capture audio is muted somehow.
Huh.
Maybe I can mess with it here.
Come on, give me a duel. No, not coming up. Dang it.
I might have a loose plug somewhere.
That's not good.
I'm just spitballing here at
Okay.
what could have caused this. Like the game audio was looking just fine up till a little while ago, and then at some point I didn't notice, but my my capture audio monitor stopped showing any sort of green bar or anything.
Maybe it's just the device. Maybe you have to just restart the source or something.
Yeah, I'll try that. Let's see. Audio output capture off, on. No. Oh no, wait, not audio output capture. Perf. Capture stream. Off. On. Ah, there we go. Wait. No. Nope, it's still silent.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's something that like a simple hardware reboot will fix.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
Toma's
they're
great
already
for this.
down. Let's see, since he attacked me, he's not countering, so I should be able to strike him.
Well, let me see. How's your HP? Do they have Warcry on?
Yeah.
Okay, they do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's risky, but then again, they are in red health. Yeah, I'd say go for it.
Come on. Take him out.
I'm trying to calculate in my head how they, like when they recombine, how does their HP combine? Like how much damage are you effectively dealing?
Yeah. Well, I have an SP strike I can do yet too, so.
All right, yeah. So let's see, 3 of them go now. So that's a single. Oh, and one of them used the turn to recombine.
Got a counter.
Yeah, like when they have multiple turns, when they're in a split where they have multiple turns, they can go into counter stance and then attack. And they can still be in counter stance after attacking.
Yeah, well, it depends which one it is too.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first guy struck me, then the other guys went in for the session, so they got their turns automatically used up.
No, when they go in for a session, that doesn't use their turn.
But that time it did, because if you watch the top bar, as they were striking me, they were getting moved to the back of the line.
Oh. I want to say that might be the result of a talent. Someone might have a talent where if they're attacked, there's a chance that whoever attacked them goes at the end of the turn.
Huh. Come on. Death, death. Oh, so close.
Just hope that they go after Yashiro.
Oh, it's crazy. Almost dead.
Critical 516. Critical 499.
See, no one there defended.
Against Heatwave?
No, counter. No one threw a counter in there, so I can attack.
うわセッションいける
What? You did not... I watched.
Yeah, one of them did.
僕が本物だ余裕余裕うせろ
You'd probably have to rewind the video to see it.
Yeah, I must have missed it.
So there, counter. Keep that in mind.
手は抜かんぞ
Son of a...
Oh, out of energy. Well, let's see.
Almost better to guard then for this turn. Well, let's do it this way. Where is...
Let's see, you can session off of... Possibly... No, wait. That might require a talent. I think you can session off of items, as long as the item deals an attack they're weak against, i.e. lances, javelins.
I got javelins, but...
Yeah. So if you really wanted to take them out, you could open a session with a javelin, and hope that the overkill session runs over to one of the others.
Let's find out.
ナイスコンビネーション次頼むぜ
Two dead.
Yeah, now that you're in an overkill session, any resistances are ignored.
うせろ
Okay, you have to... Item. Actually, no, another item. I'm doing another freaking javelin. I'm getting a silver.
Another javelin? Alright.
決める始めようこの日を逃すぞ仕方ない
You must die, because I must leave.
Here, I'll turn my speakers up because if my game capture isn't capturing audio, then
その調子
I'll only be able to capture it through my microphone.
Okay, another javelin.
承知俺に任せて俺の後に続けあとは任せ
Alright. Hopefully, like he's very close to the end of this boss fight. Boa's saying that there's another stream that she's being summoned to very soon. So we are, like, we're right at the end of this chapter, I believe.
Whew.
So hopefully this cutscene will take less than 5 to 10 minutes.
I know, 'cause I gotta be out of here by 10 too.
なぜだ
Alright.
お前で何が違う偽物だったのか一見落着かな
Man, what a crazy rush at the end there. Man, look at those skill increases.
Yeah. Some of these look like you've just mastered the entire weapon in one fight.
I know.
Level up,
You know,
stage
so-
rank up, and level up.
俺の技今の五木なら使い
And a new side story for Yashiro.
Yep.
Yeah, 4 skills off of this weapon. Full inheritance.
Strength to 5, don't need it. Well, hold on. Raises evade. I think I want to keep my evade resistance.
Yeah. But yeah, at this point I imagine you have a build in mind for all of your characters.
Ironically, I don't.
Oh. Like, I feel like if I want to change the build on my characters for, like, another New Game Plus, I probably want to actually start on a different file, just because I like the build that I have for these guys. And I don't want to risk forgetting it.
Okay. Well, I never used charge, so I'm going to yank out charge and give him Thunder Strike, I guess.
Alright. So is that a physical electric attack?
Yeah. It's a physical elect, where the one on there is a magic elect. So I'll have one of
Alright.
each.
So having electric mastery on your passive stats or passive skills would be really good. Hello, Popperway 4.
My. Yes, yes, yes. Just push them all through. I need to move.
Lots of session skills. Lots of powered up session skills.
No kidding. Javelin rain. I think I
So
already
that's
got that
her
somehow.
physical lance area attack. Physical lance AoE.
Medium attack.
Yeah,
medium
Tsubasa gets a
all.
wide variety of skills. Would make it very, very difficult to choose between.
I have a medium attack, so I'll give for this one the medium for everybody.
Alright.
私の秘術やキリアだけにや
Jeepers, how many do I got? Lowers the chance of being targeted by enemies. Shadow.
Yeah. Definitely useful for Ellie because of her naturally low luck.
Let's see, drop the critical hit rate for physical attacks and use Shadow instead.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like she's got like Bolt Strike and Fire Strike.
You got some,
Actually, wait, those
some
kind of
dolls
physical,
in there
don't
I
they?
don't want to lose.
Yeah. Double Bow's inheritance is complete. There you go. You have another slice of Dragonstone.
Yeah.
Another morsel of Dragonstone.
Now, once this cutscene is done and I can save it, I gotta go.
Yes.
さすがヤシロだよ。青い月も悪くなかった。チキのところに戻るぞ。ああ、これがあれば記憶を戻せるはずだ。
Oh man, you forced me there right away. Why don't you let me go there by myself?
Well, it saves you some time.
流石のかけら取り戻してきた。
ありがとうお兄ちゃん。それじゃあ早速儀式の準備を。
どうしたチキ。チキ。
お兄ちゃん、ガーネフが呼んでる。お兄ちゃん、怖いよ。
ガーネフどこだ。どこに奴がいる。
結界があったところだよ。
コズミックエッグ。行くぞ青い月。奴を見つけ出し倒す。
気をつけてね、お兄ちゃんたち。
倒す。
ああ、チキ、儀式はもう少し待っていてくれ。
Awesome. Save point. Okay. It's chat, so I'm gonna deal with later. I have to get my butt moving fast. So time
All
for
right.
save.
In case I forget, the next time we start, we want to head over to the Cosmic Egg.
Yeah, and there's like story chats we gotta go through as well.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So you're all saved up?
Yep.
Cool.
So
Thanks
thank
for
you
watching,
all
folks.
for watching.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Bob, for moderating.
Yeah. Intense stream today with a crazy boss fight there. Thanks for watching,
Yeah.
everybody, and we'll see you all next time.